Hello, welcome to this vlog. My name is Niskanen. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're not new here. This is my sewing vlog, and it's basically me making all of my own clothes. Hopefully in the future I will reach that happy situation. But for now, this week we are going to be working on the Sirocco jumpsuit from Deer and Doe. They recently expanded their size range, so even I can fit in one of their jumpsuits, for goodness sake. Anyway, actually first, let me introduce you to this year's goals. I've been seeing a lot of Make 9 videos. I don't like Make 9. I don't know why, but for some reason it just does not suit me. So, my goals for this year. I have this beautiful ink and vault planner that I use for all of my goals. So, in terms of just generally goal setting, I also write fiction and I work as a programmer in my day job. So I have some goals that are sewing related and some goals that are channel related and some goals that are day job related. But mostly my day job related goals are in my day job journal, because everything that I do is under NDA, so the only things that I mention anywhere that isn't protected is something very general, like, for example, my goal for this year in terms of my job is creating a learning plan for work, and that's just, research things I need to know, research leadership skills, make a list of classes and books, and so on. Anyway, I'm betting that you don't care about the fact that I want to finish 2 novels, both of which have separate goals, and I bet you don't care about that goal, but you may indeed care about my 2 sewing related goals. So, my plan is to create 2 different capsule wardrobes for this year. One is basically for comfort, because it seems unlikely that we're going to be returning to the office very soon. So, yeah. Hopefully the current situation will calm down by March, but until then I'm going to be pretty firmly locked down. So with that in mind, I have a comfort wardrobe planned. Here it is. This is my spread for the 2 different capsules, my comfort capsule and my office capsule, because I do in fact want to prepare for going back to the office, even if that doesn't necessarily happen yet. So with that in mind, this year I want to create 2 different jumpsuits. One is the Sirocco, which we are working on this week, and one is the Rational Dress Society jumpsuit, which 2 friends of mine and I made a pact last May to finish one of those jumpsuits by the next May, which is this May. So I am going to do that because I already have the fabric somewhere in my stash over there. The other thing that I want to make is Spinifex Pajamas from Muna and Broad, because pajamas, like seriously. The temperature in Finland has been moody as of late. Right now it's, I think, +1 Celsius, which is, I think, something like 18 Fahrenheit or something like that. I can't remember. But yesterday it was -16, I think. So it has not been very consistent. So anyway, when the temperatures go very cold, it's just nice to have warm pajamas. And I have some lovely flannel at the edge of my desk over there, a cutting table over there, waiting to be cut out and serged. So my plan is to cut the pieces out and serge the edges so that they're protected from the evils of the washing machine. And then I'm just gonna put all of the pieces into the washer with some dyes, because all of the colors on offer were either white or pastel, and I'm not doing either of those. So I have some washing machine dyes. So I have a very bright aqua type of situation, or I have this peacock green, kind of like the background here. So that's the plan as of right now. Then after that, I want to make a t-shirt. For now, I have marked it as an Orlando t-shirt because it has the whole neckline, and it looks like a very nice fitted t-shirt. And I already did the Tarly tee that should provide a more loose fit should I want that. I need to finish I think it's called a tracksuit, joggers and a sweatsuit. Probably not. And then I want to make another hoodie because I have been wearing the one that I made last year so much that it is already falling apart. I will admit that there may have been some shoddy stitching there that may be contributing to the issue. But in any case, I want to make another hoodie that will help with that issue. And then last but not least is the Tarly t-shirt that I already made a version of last week. And that, I think, that is the whole plan for the comfort wardrobe, the comfort capsule. And when I run out of the other things to do on the sewing front, I will probably make so I have this idea of doing a whole week of basically just mass sewing t-shirts and underwear for myself, because that sounds like a good plan. Anyway, as far as the back to the office capsule goes, I wanted to make myself jeans, and you saw that. It happened. It was a very good time. I want to make myself a leather jacket. I have one from Torrid that I bought in California years ago. It has been much loved. I adore this jacket so much, but it is starting to fall apart, and I would rather make myself a new one than deal with whatever is happening out there in the world. The third thing on that list is a collared shirt. I'm probably gonna make another Harrison shirt, this time in a larger size, because I can't remember if it was a 24 or 26, but that one did not fit all that well. Anyway, a Harrison shirt, that sounds like a good time. Then the last thing that's on my list, well, no, that is not the last thing. Another thing that I want to make for the office capsule is a Henley, because a Henley is it's just a good time. And honestly, I'm a programmer, so no one's gonna look twice if I show up to work in a t-shirt or, you know, a hoodie. But I would like to have a Henley, at least one, probably a couple dozen, but we will see. And the last thing on my list is a 3-piece suit, because 3-piece suit, like seriously, that would be amazing. Anyway, I think I have all of the fabric for everything. I probably don't have all of the fabric for all of the, no, not the fabric, all of the notions for all of the things. But I will endeavor to get those as fast as I can. So yeah, that is my plans for 2022, and I'm making some good progress on those. The 3-piece suit is the one that really worries me. The jacket, not necessarily so much. I mean, obviously it's going to need a lot of fitting and so on, but honestly, my torso is mostly pretty straightforward, except for depending on the pattern manufacturer, I often need a full bust adjustment and a sway back adjustment, but those are fairly easy to do. But the trousers, that's gonna be interesting. Anyway, I have this wool pinstripe fabric that I've had in my stash for years, and I would really, really, really love to make that into something, but I don't know if that's ever like, I don't know if that's going to happen. Because last week I got this idea. So I got this jacquard back in Barcelona. It's a traditional Japanese design, and it is frankly, it's gorgeous. So last week I had this idea of maybe it would look kind of amazing if I were to make this into a suit, a 3-piece suit. Like, use the blue fabric on the jacket and the pants, and then the blue side for the jacket and the pants, and then use the white side for the vest. And I think that would look absolutely amazing. But we are not working on a suit this week, or come to think of it, next week either. We are, that's probably somewhere, well, there's at least two different jumpsuit patterns and a pajama pattern between me and that suit. And yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. Anyway, this week we are working on the Sirocco jumpsuit. I have prepped the pattern, so first of all, attached all the pieces, taped everything. That's so annoying. I wish there were a place that did pattern printing on the A0 machine at a reasonable price, because everything that, yeah. So anyway, the I have prepped the pattern. I made some adjustments to the bottom half. So this is the back, I think. Yes, this is the back. So I added, I think, 4 centimeters here to the back rise, and then 6 more centimeters to the crotch extension, and then I think I added some to the crotch extension in the front as well, because, well, I have mentioned this before, that I have a very muscled behind, and this is just something that I do of rote these days. Anyway, so I think that's gonna be okay. But I don't know about the top part. I don't want it to gape, but the length that it currently has is, I think it was something like 6 centimeters too short. I think it might not be enough to just have the fabric just include the fabric stretch. But I don't know how much to add, because it's probably intentionally too short. So what we are going to do first, before we ever start cutting into my beautiful Moomin fabric. Look at this. It is such a cute fabric. Such cute fabric. Anyway, before we are ever cutting into that, we are going to make a mock-up, a wearable mock-up. This is, honestly, this is very thin fabric. I don't know if you can quite see through it, but it is, I can see the light through it. So, this is never going to be worn outside. I will most likely show it to you, but I will absolutely be wearing underwear and possibly some other clothing underneath, because it is very thin. But it is a cheap tricot fabric, and I will absolutely, if this turns out wearable, I will use this as a pajama. So there, two pajamas with the price of one, for the price of one, something like that. So that's what we are going to be doing this week. Starting out with the Sirocco mock-up, and then eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to get to cutting the actual fabric this week. If not, also sewing the actual fabric this week. That would be very nice. But yes, I think that is it for the time being. I have a meeting with my writer friends, who are also the friends who challenged me to make the Rational Dress Society jumpsuit. So it is important for me not to miss that that meeting. So I think I will see you on the other side with darts. We will sew darts. It'll be great. I'll see you there. Alrighty, my friends, the top is finished, or the top of the mock-up, let's say. So here it is in the front. Please, oh good. For a moment on the viewfinder, it looked like I had turned my fronts into a Mobius strip. That would not have been a good time. So, yes, here's the front, which is not a Mobius strip, and here is the back, which is also not a Mobius strip. It's sort of, I mean, it pretty much fits over me, so that's good. I think it's going to be pretty good once I put in the pants, so that the things are good. So yeah, the sides are left unsewn at this point. What the pattern has you do is you make the top without the side seams, then make the bottom without the side seams, and then attach them together without the side seams, and then sew the side seams, and leave the sleeves for last. So we are here now, and it's, I mean, it's getting pretty late, but not too late. So I think I'm going to sew at least the pleats and possibly the pockets on the pants, which would mean that tomorrow I put the pants together, and then I put the pants and the top together. This is so going to be a pajama. Like, seriously. This is just, it's a freaking pajama. Like, seriously. But that's fine. I was always intending for this fabric to become pajamas, so that's great. I don't know what it is about blue, light blue especially, that makes me think pajamas, but I just think pajamas when I see light blue. So here we are. I am going to put this top away to the hanger over there, And then I'm gonna move on to the pants. Yay, pants. And since it's already Friday, because what is time even? I think I'm gonna go for like an hour more maybe, and then possibly start heading to bed. Maybe just a half an hour. We'll see. In any case, I will see you on the other side. It is Sunday and we are approaching the end of this video, but as you can see in the background in the mirror there, I am almost done. I just need to sew the second side seam, so just a second. So what I have done is, I think the last thing you may have seen me do was prep the fronts, add the pockets. Then I added some darts to the back leg pieces. Then I put back and front together, and then once that was done for both legs, I sewed the crotch seam, and once that was done, I put the top and the bottom together. And then the last thing I did last night was to sew the first side seam. Now all I need to do is sew the second side seam, then add the sleeves, and I think after that I am done. I mean, I obviously have to finish whatever loose ends there are in terms of the serger thread, because I don't want that to be tickling me when I wear this thing. But I'm not gonna hem this thing, mostly because A, it doesn't seem to fray that much, B, it's a wearable muslin, and C, I just really want to see how this thing handles. I might have to serge the bottoms, just because I don't have I haven't ended the what is the word, the stitching on the inseam properly here. But anyway, I'm very close to being done, which means that I should be able to finish this thing today. And that would be wonderful, because that way I can start next week with a plan to make the actual thing, and not just the wearable mock-up. And that would be great. Yes. So, right now it is almost dinner time, because in the Nordics, people tend to eat early. But I think that I can finish at least the second side seam before dinner, and then yeah. Then I can sort of try these on and decide whether I even want to add the sleeves. I probably should add the sleeves at this point so that I can check the sleeve fit as well, because it is an important thing. Yes. So, goodness. So, I think that is pretty much it for me for now. I will see you on the other side. Well, it is on and it fits pretty perfectly. I kind of wish the waist were lower, but I'm not sure if, I think that's a design choice, because it looks like, from all the pictures, it looks like the waist is super high, and whatever is going on here is complicated enough that I don't want to mess with it. But it does hit at my, pretty much exactly my natural waist. And that's the side, back. The back fits also pretty perfectly. Yeah. It is nice. It is, well, these ones are not so secret pajamas, but I think that when I make it from the other one, it's going to be secret pajamas, and I am very much here for that. I am still going to put on the sleeves, but it's getting late enough in the day that I might have to leave that to tomorrow, so that I have enough time to grab a snack before bed tonight and all that good stuff. But in any case, the mock-up is done. Let us move on to the actual thing. And if you like this vlog, please like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, and I will see you next Thursday.